girls and all those stuff. But then this football, I really think girls are ready, even though they lost yesterday. But I still believe we do have hope.
Well, compared to athletics, you think we stand a chance to get more medals?
Badminton, we have the likes of people who have gone there, and then maybe cycling as well, swimming. I mean, we are too good in these all these activities. I mean, swimming is one of the things that is most popular in Africa. So
well, we have a number of notable athletes. Toby Lola, I'm also on Toby Express. Everybody knows her. Esebroom, Blessing Oborodudu, that's in wrestling. Favor Ashe in athletics. Favor Philly in athletics. Odunayo or Dekoroye in wrestling. Chukwebuka and Nekwechi in athletics. And of course, Aruna Kwaji, the table tennis legend. Hopefully, we get at least 10 medals, 10 gold medals.
It shouldn't be just 10. You can't just say 10 gold medals.
That's right. I said
have medals.
Don't
limit it to 10.
The sports minister said, for every gold medal you win, you get $5,000.
Of course.
So imagine winning 10 gold medals. That's $50,000.
But then you can't just limit our people to just 10 gold medals. I mean, we have the likes of Blessing Odudu, you mentioned, to me, Mozan, and you mean we have someone like Ronald Quadri in the table tennis. So I mean, we should be able to get more than 10 gold medals.
All right then. And moving away from the Olympics briefly, we'll get to talk about what transpired between the Super Falcons of Nigeria yesterday at Stade Bordeaux in France and the Brazilian ladies. Well, talking tennis now, and still somehow related to the Olympics, top-seeded Novak Djokovic. Remember, Yannick Sinner is out of the Olympics, so the top seed is world number 2, Novak Djokovic. He could meet his longtime rival, Rafael Nadal, in the second round of the Paris Olympics tournament. The draw was made yesterday, and Djokovic will be squaring up against Australian Matthew Ebden, and Nadal faces Hungarian Martin Fucsovics. And with the winners of those matches meeting in round 2. So it's definitely going to be a cracker if any of them progresses to the second round of the Olympics, talking about the tennis competition. And so we're talking tennis, Andrei Rublev is through to his first semi-final since he won the Madrid title in May after a comeback win against Fabian Marozsan yesterday at the Croatian Open, earning a 5-7, 6-3, 6-2 victory to set up a Friday showdown. That is today with 4th seed Francisco Cerundolo. And there was also a win for Italian star Matteo Berrettini, extending his winning streak to 8 matches after defeating American wildcard Nicolas Moreno 7-6, 6-3 to reach the semifinals of the Generali Open in Kitzbühel yesterday. Well, in Atlanta, there was an upset. And for the second straight year, 19-year-old Shang Jung Cheng has knocked out home favorite Ben Shelton out of the Atlanta Open. When they say your village people, sometimes they are not exactly from your village. Well, the Chinese star earned a 7-6, 6-4 win last night, beating the world number 14 for his biggest career win by ATP rankings. And moving quickly from tennis, it's back-to-back action in Formula 1. Last weekend we had the Hungarian Open, and this weekend action moves to Belgium. Remember, last weekend it was won by the Australian driver Oscar Piastri. And of course the action starts today with the first practice from 12:30 to 1:30. Of course, the second practice will be between 4 and 5 p.m. tomorrow. The third practice will be between 11:30 and 12:30. And still tomorrow, the qualifying race would actually be between 3 and 4 o'clock. And on Sunday, the race proper, which will feature, of course, the big wigs: Max Verstappen, Leandro Norris, Charles Leclerc, Lewis Hamilton, Oscar Piastri, you just name them. Max Verstappen will be trying to regain, of course, his confidence. I mean, this particular season, he's had to be sharing titles with different winners at different stages. And diving straight to football, no time to check time, starting from home. Katsina United have also joined Rivers and Aimba, Rangers, Aqua United, and many other clubs to commence training for the upcoming season, the 2024-2025 season. David, is looking like the announced date of August 31st rather, might just get to stand and not be shifted.
I'm very happy because this one is a good offset in the Nigerian professional football league, because a couple of years now we have seen a case where a date is announced for the league to start, and then at the end of the day you get to hear that it's being procrastinated, and then all of the sort of stuff. But then
sometimes postponed three times.
So I'm very happy that the clubs are actually getting ready to start the season, and then that really shows that at least we have some bit of seriousness in this particular league. So I just hope to see that this is actually going to stand. But I want to watch that first match. So I really hope for. So I'm applauding for that.
All right, and still talking about Nigerian football, CAF has granted Daje FC of Benin Republic an exemption to host their first preliminary round of the Confederation Cup at Matthew Kereko Friendship Stadium in Benin. And that means they will host NYAKNNO Warriors in the first leg of the preliminary round in August. And NYAKNNO Warriors, the defending champions of the FA Cup, they are already talking tough, saying they are ready to make an impact in the upcoming CAF Confederations Cup. I mean, it will be very, very exciting to see a Nigerian team get past not just the group stage. I mean, not just one Nigerian team now. We get to have the two Nigerian teams that's NYAKNNO Warriors and Ayimba get past the group stage, even get past the quarterfinal stage until the semi-final. So at least the number of slots for Nigerian teams can be increased again.
Exactly. It's not just about the club. It's about the Nigerian Professional Football League. So it will actually put the Nigerian Football League in the league, like in the warm up. I mean, for us to have like two clubs representing us in that big stage, it means that at least our league is improving as well, and the club are doing very good job with the staff and the players as well. So I really hope for this particular one that they will be able to pass that particular level. I mean, not just group stage. At least they will be able to get to maybe the quarterfinals and the semi-finals. If one got to be that very strong, you got to maybe play the finals. I don't mind. It's actually going to be a booster for Nigeria Professional Football League.
Alright, moving to football in the Olympics. Yesterday was the women's turn, and of course Wednesday the men had their turn. And yesterday Canada defeated New Zealand by 2-1. France defeated Colombia by 3-2. Germany whitewashed Australia by 3-0. United States, led by former Chelsea coach, of course, Mahrez, defeated Zambia, the second African team, comfortably by 3-0. And in Group C, where the Super Falcons belong in, the first match between Spain and Japan ended in favor of Spain. After going down as early as in the 13th minute, they rallied back to score in the 22nd and the 74th minute. And then it was the turn of the Super Falcons. One question, David. I mean, these players in the Super Falcons, they are not exactly pushovers. We have Aziza Toshola playing in the United States. We have other players playing in the United States. We have Tony Payne, who just moved to Everton. We have Jennifer Chegini, who just moved from Juventus to PSG. Chemaka Nadozie, I mean, the best goalkeeper in the French league last season. So what exactly is the issue with African players when we get to the world stage?
Yaki, it's not actually about the names that we just mentioned. Of course, we know all those big names and then the clubs they are playing for, but we have to check the last time Nigerian Falcons play in the Olympics, and that is about 16 years ago. None of these players have ever had experience in this particular competition. So I just feel like, and then you have to check the.
So we should cut them some slack or what?
Not like that, but we should just give them. I think they will do better on.
They are playing Spain on Sunday.
Oh man, damn.
Okay.
Like the world champions currently.
Alright. Go on.
but then you still have to check, because that game yesterday they actually played well. I won't lie. Like, I personally watched the game. The first 25 minutes, I mean, we were able to create like 3 chances, but we denied 2 by the goalkeeper, and then 1 was wasted. So I believe that Randy Waldrum, that's the Super Falcons coach, according to him, he said that the club, I mean the team is actually able to the task, because they know what at stake is. So I want to believe that maybe the man is actually working on something.
Well, I like
maybe
to.
it was just, but this one is not just experiments. I mean, this is a group stage match, and if you check the table right now, Nigeria is at the bottom, like no points, and then they are still owing the goal. So I believe that their next.
I like the way you put it. They are owing the goal. So this is the point where I get to invite the listener to either share your sentiments or share his sentiments. 0803 085 7755 0809 066 6909. According to David, the Super Falcons played well yesterday, but if you don't play well and it results in a win, how well did you play? Involving Nigerians, and the latest is that Super Eagles defender Chidozie Awaziem has completed his transfer from Boavista in the Portuguese Primeira Liga to Major League Soccer in the United States, that is FC Cincinnati, where he will continue his playing career. Good move, medium move.
Actually, I won't say this particular move I don't really fancy, because you're supposed to see the Nigerians in the big leagues. I mean, but then sometimes these things don't happen. I mean, we don't get to see them. Like we see how the transfer saga about Victor Osimhen and then PSG and all those stuff. But then it's actually a good move for him. Actually, it's a good move. Also, we're expecting something like Awaziem. He's actually a defender. He's a good defender, but I was expecting him to move maybe
Manchester United.
Not Manchester United. Manchester United has a good squad depth in terms of defenders, but then actually it should be maybe a Premier League club that is maybe all those small clubs. But then since he decided to go, I mean, this money is also involved. So actually, it's a good move for him.
Well, now that you mentioned Victor Osimhen, PSG are still pushing for a lower transfer fee for, of course, Victor Osimhen. Napoli have been holding out for 130 million euros. PSG reportedly offered 80 million euros initially, and they still want Napoli to reconsider at least to 100 million euros.
Napoli is, to me, what they are doing, what I would say is a smart contract. Because you remember that what Real Madrid got from PSG for free. I mean, Kylian Mbappe, and now Napoli, the other side, they are trying to be like, let's make some cash, let's cash out from this guy, and then PSG on the other side.
Well, PSG say the amount reduced to 100 million euros is still expensive.
But seriously, I won't blame Napoli, because
that's okay. This question straight up: do you think Victor Osimhen is worth that much on current form? On current form, not last season's form where he led the team to their first start. To me, to be sincere, Victor Osimhen does not work. All right, then that's the question.
He doesn't.
Okay, let's hear what this caller has to say. Hello, good morning. Did you actually flash me? I don't want to believe you did that. 0803 085 7755 0809 066 6909. We have about 2 minutes before we head out of the studio this morning for today's papers. And still talking transfers involving Nigerians. Paul Onuachu. The players and people love to hate. Don't laugh. You remember the match between the Super Eagles and the Bafana, of course. Well, he's set to become Trabzonspor's record signing as they are now closing in on his transfer from Premier League club Southampton. He has made it very clear he wishes to stay on at Trabzonspor after a successful loan spell, during which he scored 15 goals and made 4 assists in 25 appearances. And the Turkish club, guess how much is the record signing? The Turkish club are yet to meet the 10 million euros valuation of the striker.
Oh.
So the record signing of Trabzonspor might just be 10 million euros.
That's that.
What a fee. Sounds like somebody's annual salary. Well, AC Milan have also included Samuel Chukwueze in their traveling squad. Everybody wants to go to the United States for pre-season. I mean, what happened to Africa?
Maybe that's where the enjoyment. Africa. Maybe.
Hold your thoughts. Hello, good morning. Good morning, what's your name and where are you calling from? Victor, welcome. Yes, nice to have you. Shoot. Thank you for coming through, Victor. Well, still talking transfers. PSG are the latest joining in trying to sign Nico Williams. Now they are going to wrestle Barcelona. They might just push Barcelona to the ground. Hold your thoughts once again. Hello, Micah. Good morning. Really? Okay. So PSG. There's PSG. There's Chelsea was somehow mentioned some time back. Barcelona. Which other team is interested? I think Manchester United. Arsenal. I think yesterday I talked about Arsenal yesterday.
Barcelona. So actually, I don't know what. PSG
who's the favorite to land Nico Williams? If at all he's moving,
it should be Barcelona. I think. but that is the aspect of maybe money is not involved. But if you think money is involved, it's actually going to be PSG.
Why did you think Chelsea pulled out initially? Because his current wage is £250,000 a week.
This is the same PSG that wanted to go for Lamine Yamal for 200 and something million.
Okay, so still taking transfers. Aston Villa keeping tabs on Borussia Dortmund forward Karim Adeyemi. Interesting times. Aston Villa, they must be cooking something.
And definitely the Champions League.
Okay, hello, good morning.
Morning, bro.
Yes, Fesso, shoot, make it quick.
Oh, nice to hear from you.
Thank you very much.
Is it true that Man United have completed the loan signing of Xavi Simons?
No. We have not heard such a thing.
Super Falcons game yesterday. I want to say I did not see seriousness from the girls in the matches they played against Brazil in the later stage of the match. It was later on in the second half, about a few minutes to the end of the game, that they showed seriousness. They were not clinical in goal. I don't know, the coach, he has a lot of work to do. They don't have a proven goal scorer. Because I think that if they were so clinical, at least they would have made a draw with Brazil.
Alright.
Because they were serious in the later stage of the match.
Understood, Professor. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, man.
Thank you for coming through. Okay, well, still talking transfers. Manchester City have made a concrete offer to sign Dani Olmo from RB Leipzig. Hello, good morning, Micah. Yes, nice to hear from you. Shoot.
Alright. The football focus on the losing to the Brazil yesterday. That was not a good move for them, and they didn't show a seriousness that much. And for Manchester City transfer, let me appreciate them. They should buy a good player now.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Well, I just mentioned they have made a concrete offer for Dani Olmo.
Actually,
The ass is not revealed. Concrete offer. Barcelona have made £50 million offer for him.
well, it's actually nice for Manchester City, but I won't really comment on Manchester City transfer because the players are not really that star person. You know who is the person? Pep Guardiola.
Yeah,
So
right.
definitely he's going to know anything from any player that he wants to, and then that's just what it is. So actually, it's a good one for Dani Olmo. He's a promising guy. I mean, he's one of the person that has contributed to Spain winning the Euros. I mean, that's a good one. That's a good one. And then you have a person like Xavier. You have the likes of Foden in the other side. I mean, it's going to be banger.
Well, talking about banging, we have to bounce. Do have an amazing weekend and Friday listening to Memories 96.5 FM. Up next is today's papers, and my name is Yaki. I've had the company of David. Thank you for coming through.
All right, thank you, Yankee.